Hi Taurus, it's Lulu by Love, and I'm going to do your November 2019 reading today. Okay? Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Any information that you need is in the description box, darling. Yes? Thank you. Alright. So let's see what's going on. This will not resonate with everyone. Okay. May not be your story. Alright. Because the shadow people are lurking in Scorpio season, I see. Now, what information do you have for my beautiful Taurus? Lebu. Thank you. Oh shit. Okay, so the first couple of weeks of November may be a little hard for you to deal with. It may be some shit going on. A bunch of stuff revealed that you wasn't expecting. Some things coming out of nowhere. Excuse me, right when you feel like shit just can't get worse. And then something else happens. So just be mindful and aware of where you are and how you stand and where your position in certain things. Okay? Thank you. Because all you got control of is you. And if you have small children, you have control over them. But, you know, that's limited these days as well. Moving forward. I am in my King of Spades energy here today. So I have to maintain all the information that I'll be receiving. I'm not maintain, but like, okay, right, the information that comes in. All right, so many of you are moving into this energy where you are just being very patient. You are allowing things to be what they are and where they are. You are taking a break possibly from certain things because you are planning an escape. Or you may be planning to change course, or you know that you have to make certain adjustments so that you can change course for what it is that you are planning to do, the direction in which you are planning to go. There may be some financial constraints here moving into November. They want you to be mindful here of pulling back on who you are giving to. They want you to use your feminine energy because there may be people asking you for your time, effort, or energy who may not be very deserving of that. So you want to maintain balance so that you won't have resentment later, Taurus. Here. There may be, some of you may not have been cooking. Excuse me. Okay. Some of you may not have been cooking, or you haven't paid much attention to certain things either in your pantry or your refrigerator. And I feel like it's... okay, so just check those. What that even got to do with anything? Move forward. Check those. Check. You may want to do that cleansing. Because, oh, okay, thank you. Because in order for you to continue to be fruitful, and this has to do with your finances too. In order for you to continue to be fruitful, right? There may be some kind of block in something that it's time for you to depart with, or there may be some type of block in something in your pantry or your refrigerator that's causing a block in your finances. I know that's going to make sense to somebody that understands what I'm talking about. Moving forward, I feel that there's going to be a balance here. This is within. This is you really using your feminine energy in agreement with your masculine before you take this next step, before you move forward, before you even go on this journey. Because somebody got their hoe back. They just patiently waiting. Now, this is what popped out. Refusing someone from the past, or refusing to go back to the past, and this could be with your finances. But it's like you are not wanting to go back to someone from your childhood or someone from a past life. You may be letting that go, but I also feel that you have given up hope on a certain situation that you feel has run its course, and you're just going within, figuring things out, because there may be some things that are revealed to you that have been a challenge in the past, like whatever it is. Okay. So, when it comes to you and working not only with the energies, the divine masculine and feminine within yourself, but also outside of you as well, authority figures, or I have the Six of Cups in reverse, whatever that means to you. Now, working with certain types of people, something is being revealed to you because there may have been some type of confusion and you needed answers to certain questions, or just like You needed answers. And they're going to come to you, but it's on you how you communicate those things that come to you with the people who may be involved outside of you, not the people within you. Whatever. So you want to work on your throat chakra in the month of November. Some of you are to have more bills than you have money, so they want you to pull back and receive this feminine wisdom on how to make nothing out of something. I just got that in another reading. Make nothing out of something. Date. Moving forward. I know my mama taught us that you always got enough. In your head that you ain't got enough. You always got enough. Because you know how when it comes to money, sometimes people aim when it comes to money. But if you base your focus on money instead of basing on the spiritual side of things, but you base it solely on money, you'll never have enough money. You'll never have enough. Moving forward, I don't know who needs to hear that. Now, your independence. Some of you are thinking of creative ways to make more money or to balance your finances. You're thinking of more ways of doing it. And that information is going to come to you when you really, really settle within. You got to settle within so that this can be revealed to you. Okay? See that book in there? Wait a minute. See that book? That's you dusting out the cobwebs and realizing that you already have money that can be made in your house too. I also feel that whatever needs to be revealed to you, you are going to realize that it's a gem. Like, ain't that a bitch, right? I'll read that card in a second. But that's crossing your financial constraints. And it could easily have to do with you needing help from that person. But you have to take a logical stance at your approach to that person. Because the way that you communicate with them is going to bring you balance. If you are asking them or telling them that, you know, if it's your boss, you tell them like, look, I need some more hours, but I guess it's your approach. So it's about communication. You'll find out how to communicate these financial constraints with someone, and that's going to bring that balance that you need, that equal give and take. Because some of you may even have a roommate that's not giving enough, or they behind because something happened to them, but they still have the obligation of helping you though, right? Yeah, they might be, you know, not being very truthful. Some of you may have been put in a situation where someone wasn't very truthful, and it kind of, your finances began to dwindle here. You may have been a victim of theft as well. But they want you to continue to move forward. Some of you have to pack up and just leave on your own. And you're not saying anything. You're just leaving. Okay. I feel as though you are shielded and protected. And you should know that. You can weather the storm as long as you discipline yourself and you are directing being in tune with your star player to the point where you are directing your efforts, directing your energy, being very in control of those things and moving forward. Some of you are moving away from some energy where you weren't very sure. You'll be moving from the energy of not being very sure of if a situation can possibly heal itself, if you have actually, if you're doing the right thing. That's what I feel like. Now, what else am I getting? Some of you are having may have a custody battle where it may be joint custody. I don't think you wanted that, but I feel like it may be the best for the children. There are others of you who are trying to balance your home life with what you know to be logical, but also it's like balancing logic and finances, if that makes sense. Balancing your budget and doing what is right when it comes to like restructuring possibly the spending of the household. What goes out with like really doing an Excel spreadsheet for the house. Now, Taurus. This month, it looks like it's a lot of focus on finances because we got the Queen and the Nine of Pentacles. So let's slow it up. Now, some of you may have been in a toxic situation and you are healing from it. You're taking your healing into your own hands, and you're also realizing your dreams realized. You are also realizing that what was working in the past, in order to heal the situation, you have to remove yourself from it and allow people to be where they are in order for the situation to continue to heal. I feel that, sometimes you may come to a space where you feel as though some things are unobtainable. Like, God, that's out of my reach, but that's just negative thinking. So there are negative patterns of behavior, negative thoughts, negative people, negative something, which is going to be balanced out. But it's going to be important for you to continue to balance those things throughout the month of November. See? So that you can get your 10 cups. I like a good 10 of cups. So that situation is healing, but there may be some back and forth with needing to have some type of temperance. I don't know why I heard that. But to have some type of... don't turn a blind eye, but just know that the situation will heal itself, whatever it is. Some of you may be multitasking to the point where you need some help, and the help will be revealed to you. It'll come out of nowhere. Because you feel as though you know exactly what you want to do and how you want to do it. This is self-realization as well when it comes to your path. You know what you want to do and how you want to do it, but you have to take into account everything that is going on. So you're really putting things up in front of you, how I had to do for this book I'm writing. That's another reason I'm in this King of Spades energy. I have writing to do. Now, so when it comes to directing your path and really standing in your truth, you're going to need to really focus on, like, what do you want to give your attention to? Focus on that. Know how they are connected, but know how all the things that you could possibly focus on are connected. And so that way, when you focus on one, you know what comes next after that, right? Because I really feel that you're going to need to really ground yourself since you've just come out of the attic. Okay? You were in the hangman for a while. Now you came out, and that's like, oh, the opportunities are... there's so much, all them stars in there, like there's so many different directions I could possibly go. What do I do? So you took all these stars and brought it down to this 7. Now you got to assess those 7 and see how you can make these doable, give it a time frame, and produce some type of strategy on how you can make your dreams a reality. Because I feel like some of you may be seeing where one or two things or one or two directions that you could possibly go may be a challenge. There may be a direction that you can go that may prove to be take you into a deeper space of reflection in order to complete the task. Okay. Now then, the 9 of Pentacles. So, with that 9 of Pentacles and with you continuing to build and move forward and really mastering your emotions, you are not allowing emotions to, really cause any problems. I don't see nothing but the 10 of Cups, 7 of Cups. That 6 of Cups in reverse is like, I don't want that. Like some of y'all don't even want to see things that have happened in the past that you might need to deal with moving forward. Now, you are taking your time to continue to build. You are using your intuition as well. And you are really in a space where you have much to be thankful for, much to be thankful for. Some of you will be waiting for the opportunity to make a move to either level up in your career or make a move with another earth sign on if you want to take things further. Do you want to remain single or live the single life even if you're in a relationship? It's not my business. So you are really being determined. You are really determined to see how this works out. Some of you are working on something that's going to be very fruitful, and you will gain even more stability than you have had in the past. That's where that personal balance will come in as well. It may be with a Libra, but there will be stability at the home front. A lot of things will begin to pick up once you make a decision on what it is that you want to do. Many of you are going through a rite of passage. Y'all done heard me say it before. I've been thinking I was grown since I was 5, right? I was like, oh, I'm grown. I was always put in charge doing stuff that grown people do, so I thought I was grown. But when I turned 35, I think it was, I was like, oh, a bitch really is grown. Then it's right. It's always rites of passages, right? You learn something on every level. You graduate. So some of you are graduating. You're going through a rite of passage where you are going from you're going, or maybe this is someone in your family that has a quinceanera or whatever you believe in, whatever y'all celebrate when somebody is going to adulthood. Could be graduating college as well. But overall, I feel like this is a rite of passage that is being that many of you are going through in the month of November. You may even feel whole and complete when it comes to your home life, when it comes to what it is that you, how you spend your money, where you spend your money in the month of November. You may be going to some museum or going to, this may be your first time going to, I don't know why I'm thinking a ball, but there may be someone that you meet at a ball, or someone is giving some type of consulting someone who is younger than them. This is a mentor. Some of you are getting a mentor who has really done the work, but they really got them coined as well. And this is helping you with your rite of passage as well, because many people that we meet along our journey give us certain insight when you're willing to listen. A lot of people ain't willing to listen. It's fine. But when you're willing to listen to those who are before you, when you're who have done the work before you that you are currently going through, and they provide insight, it makes your journey a little smoother. That's why I don't never feel like I know more than nobody, because it's always someone I can learn something from. Move forward. Now, there will be justice here. Something is someone is getting a karmic reward, or possibly they are excited. Some of you may be partying to the point where you begin to release a lot of pain and a lot of emotional issues when something is final. You finally know it's final. I also feel that someone may be getting a divorce and they didn't want the divorce, and they have regrets. There may be someone who tries to cut themselves or something like that now, or working with blood magic. Moving forward. Now, I do feel with this this justice card here, some of you will gain a lot of insight on how sending out information, but this is different ways of sending out information. I don't know if this is codes or what, but this is a different way of sending out information that balances you, brings you into harmony, brings your home life into harmony, brings a number of things into balance, right? Now, someone may even have given up on a situation and just, you get it's handled fairly, but it's because someone finally gave up because they went through something huge in their life for some shit that they did when they were younger. That's what they said. Now, this is the other card that came out, a new beginning. Now you have a reason to rejoice. This is your self-esteem will be at its peak. I really feel like you finally get what it is that you deserve, whatever that is that you've been working on or working towards, whatever has you driven, whatever information has come through on either a cellular level or whatever information has come through after a recent download. You are beginning to see things pick up. The speed is picking up. Something is picking up, right? And you have a reason to bask in the ambience of the beauty in which you are about to receive. Oh, let me move these cards. I don't even see the energy cards. Hold on. Some of you may even come across an earth angel who comes off as a bum or a homeless person, who is going to be telling you all of their problems, and then in their problems, you're going to realize something about yourself, sweetie. That's why sometimes we pay to listen. Somebody said the other day they don't entertain homeless people. Now, what is this moon energy? Some of you may go into this moon energy where this of course, could be a meditative state, right? And this isn't going to be hard for you, though. This isn't, what do I mean by that? There's a knowing that before you can make a move, because it's a huge move y'all making in November. Before you can make this move, you're really going within to make sure that you got all your T's crossed and your I's dotted. You're not anxious about it. You're not worried about it. You're just being. Looking at things from all angles to get clarity. All right. What is this journey? Yeah. Then, after you have feel as though you have exhausted all possibilities here, you've been vulnerable to the process, You see what you need to see, whether it was any type of betrayals, any type of unnecessary efforts that you may have made to certain people or situations. It's like, damn, I give up, fuck it. And then it's time to go. It's go time. Now, in go time, you're releasing what no longer serves you. You are moving away from something that has run its course. You are taking matters into your own hands because you've done a lot of reflecting in the first part of November. Anything or anyone that tries to cross your path on this journey, you have no problem removing yourself from the situation. Right here. You are in a space, yep, because there's a new way of doing things. There's a new approach. There's a new beginning overall in how you deal with people and situations. There's a beautiful epiphany coming out of this bit. You may have been taking your time to release yourself of a situation, and I feel like your ancestors have been helping you, angels, celestial beings, the whole guap, lots of them, have been helping you through these situations. Some of you may have even been in a space where you no longer communicate with someone, and you are realizing why and why you need to let them go. The way that you used to feel about them or some now, you don't feel that way anymore because it was toxic. Relieving yourself of things that it was time for them to go. This is new life, new birth with this pomegranate. Beautiful. Somebody trying to, I'm telling you, this Scorpio season. Don't tell them I said that. But it's a lot going on out here in these spiritual streets. Someone may be trying by any means to rehash something with you. They may be very charismatic in their approach on how they want to do it or how they can, because they want to get you or keep you where you were. Now, Taurus, people probably saying it's about y'all. So it depends on who is dealing with what, because cross watches be on here too. And Taurus also, you know, be accountable. We are not at your house. We don't know what you got going on. You have a reason to celebrate. You have this contentment coming in because you know that you made the right decision. You have this contentment coming in because at the end of the day, there's clarity coming, clarity on the horizon when it does arise. They want you to really be in that energy because you've done a lot. I ain't never noticed that. See how those bottles at the top are turned down? Because it's time to turn up. You have done the work. And there's a lot. Not only are you rejoicing, but when you rejoice, your ancestors are rejoicing as well, the ones that's on your team. Okay? You may be out celebrating or wanting to celebrate or being invited somewhere. That may be that person inviting you, trying to make you an offer. They want you to be very well, balance yourself before taking the offer so that you'll know what's going on. I also feel that there may be a situation, I thought so, where someone was possibly trying to keep you and someone else, or they were in a space. If it wasn't you and someone else, it was you and they were really into their business a whole lot, or they just had their hands full and they were always trying to make something right, but they get stuck. I don't know why I get that, but that's what I heard. They get stuck. Right when things are getting off the ground, it gets stuck, right? So if this is someone that you were dealing with, you are in that space of, you know, if it ain't changing, I don't want it. If it hasn't changed, I don't want it, because you've done your research. You've looked into the depths of the situation, and now you want to communicate in a certain manner, but you need the upper hand. And you're open to collaborating. You're open to partnerships. You're open to what more is out there, right? But with these two tools, what I'm really getting is, in order for the situation between you and whatever is going on, whether this is just you on your own or you with someone else, whatever this situation is, there needs to be that passion, reciprocity of passion, reciprocity of finances, reciprocity of time, or you don't want it. Because you're being very straightforward with your approach. You know what you want and you're moving forward. I'm seeing here that, what is this King of Swords? If you will have any type of, if you are going to court or have any type of legalities, I feel like it's going to go in your favor. You may not be very, intuitively you may know, but I'm seeing here where there's something that is said in front of the judge or something that goes across the right person's desk, because you are a magical motherfucker. So something goes across their desk, or it's the right person, which we always want. Like, when it comes to manifesting, getting your way in something, baby, what? But I'm seeing here where in due time things will work out as they should. They just want you to be very focused on your the result, and not just everything that goes in between, because that's up to the universe how that will be revealed. Whatever it is that you are focused on or wanting to achieve, or whatever it is, even inheritance, I heard. They want you to know that when the time comes, everything happens in divine timing. There's no need for you to fear or be on the lookout for anything that may go wrong. There's no need for you to worry about the worst, because worrying about things, you know, based on past experiences or based on what other people say or how they did stuff, no, you don't base that on that, because you Taurus. So you got the clarity and confidence for you to move forward. Many of you, I'm seeing here, there may be two men that things need to be something needs to be balanced, or something between two men needs to be balanced. There needs to be something in regards to everybody getting their fair share or their just due between two men. Could be two women, but I think it's two men. What is this? 9 of Wands. You've been through a lot. See? You scared you ain't gonna get your money. Like, nah, they owe me. They're gonna give me that. But they can give it to you when it's time. With this 4 of Pentacles in reverse, you know, again, mindful of the spending. More going out than coming in, right? It may be some business endeavor that you got caught up in, and you just like, yeah, I get my fucking money. Why did I even do that, right? And boom, you have the clarity and confidence to move forward, so that you can manifest what it is that you need in order to keep the conflict down, keep the conflict away, whether that's mental conflict or a number of people biting for your time and attention, or overall fighting over a lawsuit or some type of case regarding some men. I feel like one of the men is very manipulative, but you got this. They say that you have all the information that you need. You got all the information that you need to walk away from this and get your justice. Some of you are waiting for the right opportunity or the right time to do something. Somebody got swindled out some money. Could have been a Queen of Pentacles. But somebody got swindled out some money. Like I said, judgment. Who is this judgment for? You may have gotten swindled or lied. Someone may have lied to you about some money, even if it was something to the effect of saying that they needed $10,000 for this, but they ended up just going and taking a trip and getting some surgery or something. But the truth will be revealed. Told you. High Priestess. The truth is going to be revealed. Whatever this is that was an injustice is going to turn into a justice overall. Y'all know what I mean. Will become just. They want you to really work on your heart chakra and your throat chakra. Those need to be in alignment here, especially when it comes to manifesting and using your magic. Know that you are being healed on a soul level. When it's time for you to take action, that's when you do so. You already are making plans, and you're very calculated. I also feel that there is a lot of self-acceptance that will be happening, and it's really going to take you to go into your heart space with this. There's someone coming in wanting to offer you something. They want to communicate with you. They want to make things right. The Lovers. So, told you. They're coming in and want to make things right. They may be a little immature. Either they're trying to make things right, or they're sending you some type of message. They may not even reveal to you that they're trying to make things right. See? But at the end of the day, there's going to need to be a head over heart decision made. That's why that heart chakra again. Someone needs you to come from a space of compassion. Analyze things, develop a plan, and move forward. I'm hopping in that hot air balloon. I ain't never been in one because I'm scared of heights, but I want to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm finna go look on Groupon and see if it's cold outside. Moving forward. Someone's about to take off. What is this Page of Swords? There's someone who is communicating. Like, when it comes to this communication with that throat chakra, I really feel that you want to be very selective on how you deal with this person. It may be your mama or some woman. Remain optimistic about the choices that you make. Know that you are divinely guided, divinely protected, and divinely directed. Especially when you go into this space of I don't know what the fuck to do. Okay? They got the information for you. Some of you may be increasingly sensitive by the end of the month, and they are helping you to heal that. If you've had any issues with your throat area in the month of November, you just need to know that that's going to work out. Sometimes we have issues with certain parts of our body so that we can get back in alignment with our assignment anyway. The Ascended Masters are here going into December. Some of you will be working very strongly with a new Ascended Master. That's why we don't get attached to just one, because there's always somebody else coming in to help us. And what they're doing is, with this truths revealed, right? New approach, new direction. They're assisting you with healing from some lies and betrayal. There's some that you know, some that weren't evident to you. And they're assisting you with healing that. I also feel that there's a new way for you to connect with your divinity that's coming in by the end of the month as well. I like it. This is a lot of white light, a lot of sage energy, sage wisdom. A lot of your gifts are coming back, and they're helping you to integrate it, feels like. Yep. Because right when you feel like giving up, right when you feel as though there's no help, no one is helping you, you're not, you're carrying the burden of, more of a burden than you need to. They're healing this from you. I don't feel like this is actual stuff that you are doing. This is stuff that is in your energy that you've been carrying, haunting you, and they're healing you from haunting. They're healing you from that. They're helping you to clear that path so that you can remove any type of blockages or strongholds. And it may be disruptive. It may come out of nowhere. It may feel like your whole life you are falling apart, but we have to fall apart in order to be rebuilt anyway. What is this Tower? Yeah, breaking free. Now, some of you may be in a space of being, you may come to a space where you are in that stubborn energy by the end of the month when you are breaking free and you're more in your head than you should be. Just allow things to unravel. Sit in it. Allow it to unravel. Okay? So you can see what it is that you need to learn in it, High Priestess. See what you need to learn in it, and take what you need and throw away the rest. Right? Heal what can be healed, and what can't, you'll deal with it when it's time for you to. Because at the end of the day, you got the Magician 3 times in her. You, no matter what is outside of you or what have you, you have the power and the dominion over yourself. Sell yourself. You have dominion. You are sovereign ruler of your being. So whatever happens outside of you, just know that it happened, and that's what that is. It had to happen. It needed to happen in order for you to take a different approach, in order for certain things around you that really no longer serve you to be pulled away. Like, I feel like just snatched. Hope it ain't your edges. Whew. Now then. It's something about what you have built. There's a part of it that there's an epiphany coming from it. Yep, and it gotta go. In order for you to have something released, you have to, it's time for it. So you have a few mini deaths. You are coming out of one, then you are still unraveling here. So what they're telling me is, the way that you handle this situation and the way that you work with the Ascended Masters or whoever it is that you work with, this is going to bring a lot of balance into your life. This is going to bring a lot of money. This is going to bring stability. This is going to bring security. But you're going to have to step outside of your comfort zone if you want to reap the rewards of those. Thank you. All right. I'm going to go. If you made it this far, I love you. Whatever. I am really in that energy. Right when I be thinking whoop whoop, it be like whoop whoop. I be like, oh, okay, whoop whoop. Okay.